got the last of the fences, the little fencing that was the kid pasture and everything on the side of the old barn. She got that out, and she moved that pile of built up mess from inside the barn, spread it out to fill in the holes. And this is all that's left of the wood and rock from the barn. That's a little bitty pile she's got for burning. She's going to go through this and see if any of it is worth keeping. Anything that's worth keeping, she's going to denail and put in the rack in her wood shop for future projects. Everything else is going to be out of here very soon. Right now, that noise you're hearing, she's using the power washer and is washing the wood off and everything she's done in the barn. It is completely done except for the doors. I think that's a project for tomorrow or the next day after she gets this wood done. It's an amazing project.
All right, so I got the rest of the interior is finished now. The only thing I have left to do on the barn is doors, which I will tackle tomorrow, and I will haul off the rest of this crap. Now, what I did was I took that whole pile of crap that was here a few minutes ago, and I sorted it. And the crap that wasn't good, and how did I sort it? I looked at it, and then I cut it up if I didn't think it was worth the shit. And what I do is, and this is one of those things, because why should you denail? When you denail the end of a board, it's usually cracked anyway because you pulled it apart. So I always just cut it off.
Right.
So I cut off as many nails as I can. You can see this is the pieces parts that I cut off so that I could get.
And here, over here,
that is also, this was the stuff that
2 wheelbarrows full in there.
Unfit to be reused as lumber.
And buckets over there as well.
And that will probably at least a week, if not 2 weeks of firewood.
Right.
Okay, so not getting wasted. But plus I got this entire stack of stuff left over from that barn after I built this. I got this stack of stuff left over that I will take over to the other house and put in the racks.
Now that stack behind it is going to be burned.
That is the only thing
That's
that
the
I'm
only thing burning.
And I'm not burning for firewood, and I'll show you why. If Lynn will come over here. These doors have like 4 billion nails and screws in them, and they're mostly plywood, not worth sticking with. These posts, which are rotted, have freaking wire tied to them. Screw that, I ain't taking that off.
No.
I'll just burn it up, and when I get done burning it up, I'll pull the hinges off.
Yeah.
I used 16 penny ring shank nails to nail those into that freaking landscape timber. I was gonna try to pull them off, and I'm like, fuck that shit.
Yeah. So after you burn them, you'll pull them out, straighten them out.
I'll take them out, and I'll use them for something light duty, because when they get that hot, they'll lose all their temper. And I don't feel like re-tempering them, so
And then you're going to take the ash from this and do what with it?
Well, I'll just leave this ash here, but I'll take the ash from burning all this. I'm going to cover up the shit down there from the old barn, the old shit pile.
Mm-hmm.
Ye old shit pile.
Ye old shit pile.
Ye old shit pile.
Remember that?
I remember the shit pile well. Okay, I'm going to knock that all down. Okay, I knocked the shit pile down and spread it out. And now I'll put ash from the stove on top of it to hopefully kill any bacteria in it, like hoof rot and stuff like that, that can get in shit. And hopefully that'll take care of that little problem. So, but we only got like tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow I'll be finished with this and ready to do another 50 billion projects before the end of before winter gets here.
There you go. Thank you. Okay, it's actually the next day, and Selena's getting to work on probably the doors right now, but I just wanted to wind this up and show you what she's done. This is the area where she spread all of the mess from the old barn, and she started putting ash on it the way she said she would in order to combat any kind of disease or anything like that. And she's moved all of the stuff and is burning the trash pile, which is awesome.
Turn it low.
Okay.
You can't hear anything over that.
They can hear me. I'm this close. It's
don't
okay.
think
Anyway, so this is the fire, the taking away all the last that stuff, and she's decided she is going to go ahead and move this over here along with ash from the house, so she'll have plenty in order to cover up all of the possible nastiness left over from the barn. It's kind of odd to see this end of the property so vacant, but it's also obvious now just how much farther downhill it is, which it wasn't when we first built here. Besides which, there was no flooding issue at that time. So anyway, just wanted to conclude this particular video. Okay, so this is the stack of pieces and ends that Selena was talking about. It's actually just right off the front porch. We don't usually stack stuff here, but this doesn't stack comfortably, and we don't really want to stack it up on our porch. So it's here, it's convenient, it's easy to get to. So we've had about a week, not now, the last few days have been very warm, but we had about a week of nights cold enough that we needed a fire. So we've already burned this, just this, for a week. And we have probably, even if it gets cold, enough wood in this stack for about 2 weeks worth of fires. So that's 3 weeks just off the pieces and ends and the cut up the stuff that was too bad to be used for anything else. Not bad for an old barn that had pieces of which we figured out have been reused 4 times. Not bad at all. Thanks for tuning in.